right now because the other dog is also downstairs because the other dog wanted to sit on my mic stand and she's downstairs yelling.
Brew, brew.
How dare.
How heckin' dare.
So today is going to be positive vibes because the world kind of has stinky vibes right now.
Yeah.
Gonna be real.
It's a little stinky.
Not to brush anything away. There's transphobia, there's racism, there's all that fun stuff, but like we're just gonna good vibe for like 2 hours, okay?
Yeah. We're just gonna chill.
We're gonna pause on our doom scrolling.
We're gonna draw. We're gonna chit chat
Exactly.
about nice things.
Exactly. So, positivity hour.
Exactly. Hold on, I've gotta turn on my lamp.
Ursula's gotta turn on her lamp, guys. I gotta turn off the lamp downstairs, so maybe the.
You unplugged it.
Well, you can plug it back in. You're capable. You're powerful. I believe in you. We believe in Ursula. We stan. I gotta get the chat open. Otherwise I'd be saying hello to all of you guys. Oh. All right. I'm gonna say hello. I am the dislike. Of course you are, Stinky. Positive vibes. Yes. The stream has been up for 3 seconds and it already has a dislike. Okay. Hello. R.I.P. Amy. What happened to Amy?
What happened to Amy?
Psst. You're breaking records. Oh right. Everyone should like and subscribe and whatever.
Oh yeah.
Let everyone filter in. It's early on in the stream. I gotta go turn off the light so the dogs fall asleep.
Very good. Let them sleep.
I half vacuumed the room.
The vacuuming takes a bit. We have so much pet hair all the time that like it takes forever to vacuum any of the carpets.
It looks so nice.
It looks so good. 10 out of 10.
It's gonna look good for a day.
Hell yeah. Like an hour. We have a nice carpet.
Like even when it's gonna be one of those days.
Oh no, it's sliding away. It's like, no, I'm tired. Not today.
Today is a hard day. I understand microphone. Hello. Okay.
Hello. Hello Tuesday. Hello Edda.
Hello.
Andy.
Hello.
Any tips for drawing backgrounds? Play The Sims.
Oh yeah. I mean, not just The Sims, because there's other
No.
forms of backgrounds,
Well, yeah.
but interiors and exteriors.
You do learn a lot by playing The Sims because it's all in 3D, so you get a 3D concept of what a house is like.
That's true. I didn't even think of that.
It's really helpful.
The light didn't shut her up. She's still going.
She'll
She's
go
still
for a bit.
angry. She wants to be on stream with us. Maybe if she calms down. But maybe if she
My-
calms down, I'll just leave her downstairs.
My tips for backgrounds, I don't think this really works for landscapes. There's like lots of... listen, I took a whole class about landscapes, retained nothing. But for drawing like cities or houses or interiors, everything is boxes. Remember this.
Wish I could hide the view count and stuff on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
Dig. I sent that squirrel. There's people crying out. It's popping off.
It is.
We were like positivity hour, and everyone's like,
Everyone's crying.
everyone's clawing at the doors to get in. I'm spooked, guys.
Spoopy.
Squirrel is spy. What's? Oh, I missed Le Baguette. Okay, deep breath. I'm overwhelmed
be
already. Ursula, you talk.
Okay. I love you, Bones. It's gonna be okay. Yeah. Hey, everybody. So I'm working on my Avo illustrations as per usual. I'm happy with the backgrounds for this. Things are feeling a little flat, but like that's kind of what I'm going for. I'm leaning into my strengths.
Flat.
Flat.
I don't think flat is your strength.
No,
No, you don't really draw flat, I don't think.
really? Because that was the feedback I always got, like in art school. Was like,
Yeah, but that was years ago.
I guess that was like 10 years ago, but but my teachers were always like, "Oh, you draw stuff so flat," and I'm like, "Oh no." How do y'all come up with the names for your books and comics? We do have a video somewhere all about naming your comic.
We do.
I think I also have a video on backgrounds if you're interested.
It looks sparkle class. Wait, what?
Redacted.
Redacted.
Amazing.
Okay.
I'm so excited for Halloween, right? Yes.
I'm excited for my birthday. Okay, I'm gonna let Tantrum McGee out.
Okay. Isn't that bending to her tantrum?
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
Has Fredo been out?
I don't think he has, because he's not wearing his collar.
Okay, go. Well, let's hope he comes back.
Off into the wilderness. Love your hair, thank you.
Please come back inside at some point, Fredo.
Oh, don't leave. Dang it, we're gonna lose our dog. Fiddle, I'll give you a treat. What's your favorite Halloween movie? Oh, that's a hard one. Maybe Nightmare on Elm Street. That's a classic. That I do enjoy. We don't really have a tradition of watching Halloween movies. Last year, Bones and I watched a few that we hadn't seen. Like, we finally watched Beetlejuice. Oh, hey, Serena. We watched Beetlejuice and, what's the one with the witches? Hocus Pocus? Yes, we watched that. And those were fun. Is there, like, a Halloween movie we watch? No. Because we watch a lot of Christmas movies. Yeah. Yeah, Serena. Hi, baby. Oh! Oh, God. I'm being attacked. Oh. I used to like Hocus Pocus, but I haven't seen it in a while. It's a whole mood. Okay, good. I was like, I'm terrified of the day where you show up and you're like, oh, Fatal's gone.
He'll come back. He's such a mama's boy. Like,
I
don't
know,
feel
he's-
like he's running away.
He's a
He's gonna see
baby.
another dog and be like, ah.
All I remember is the cat gets ran over. Oh, right, because he's an immortal cat, right?
Fado, come on. Fado, come on.
Have you seen The Thing, the original or the new one? I think I've seen both. They're fun.
No.
Sabrina. She's like, I'll go outside. I'll run into the other yard. That's my favorite.
Deal with these ones.
See, I just like watching horror movies. Like, I recently watched Tremors because everyone says that one was good, and it was. It was pretty good. It was fun. It was it felt like Jaws, but with monsters instead of sharks.
Jaws is a movie.
It sure is.
Thursday streams are so chillax because people don't quite realize that we do Thursday screams.
Screams. That's what we'll call them in October.
Hell yeah.
Our screams.
Scream time. It's scream time, fellas. Floofy boy. Actually, it's a floofy girl.
Yeah, she baby. Rena.
Hello, Serena.
I adopted a stray doggy, but I'm afraid he misses the streets.
Aw.
Oh, baby.
I mean, you're going to give Stray Doggy many loves.
Exactly. He
The
will
streets-
warm up.
The streets are fun, but they dangerous.
They danger. You don't get snuggles on the streets.
On the streets, you don't get snuggles and healthcare.
And treats.
Yeah. It takes a bit of adjustment, but it's good.
Exactly. Eventually, there's a day where they just love you.
Exactly.
That's the best.
They melt into your arms.
Yes. And you become their favorite.
You become one.
You become one.
Merge. Oh, you can see me a little bit in the corner there.
A little bit
You
of
can see
bones.
my little knees
The boy.
and my little hands.
You be over there.
I have a street cat. He is not a street cat named Desire, though. His name is Normal. That's adorable.
It's amazing. Hello.
Hello. Every time we say hello, Serena looks. She's
Hello,
like, oh, are we
Serena.
talking about me?
Hello?
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 No, she's
Nope.
done.
She's like, that gimmick is over.
The knees, how scandalous.
It's true.
She just needs some upstairs time.
Yeah.
Bones, like the rest of the world, not the best right now. You know?
He's always the best.
No, I'm not feeling the best.
Oh, I see. That's fair. That's fair to say. I just think you're the best person.
Okay, we can't be just squeaking a toy. Guys, should we be squeaking a toy? Yes or no?
Let us know.
You can't rip a hole. That's Matica's favorite toy. We can't just dig a hole into it. There's so much.
She baby. Squeak. Yes. So we can squeak. Okay. Oh no.
All the dogs have like favorite toys, and Serena just can destroy any toy. Like her toys have to be like made of metal, basically.
Basically, because she
She can chew through anything. She likes the nylon stuffs.
Yes.
Yeah.
They love like nylon. They have like a nylon bone and they have a nylon. It looks like a rack of ribs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They love it.
It's their favorite.
We should force air out of an object violently for squeak. Dogs are just straight cats. I don't know why that was banned. My dog has had the same toy since birth and still has not chewed through them. Yeah, like Fado's like that.
Hmm.
He doesn't chew through things. Serena just decimates things.
Totally. Like even Matica, like she'll occasionally like destroy like a soft toy, like a fluffy toy.
But she doesn't just sit there trying to like disembowel them the same way Serena does. Serena
Yeah.
goes like very precision.
For Matica, it's usually like a few months after having it.
Yeah. She also just likes to sit there squeaking it in her mouth and jumping on it, whereas I think Serena just enjoys like
Chewing.
chewing.
Yeah.
I mean, Matica likes chewing off tags, but so do the cats. Fado likes humping things.
My dog is a stuffed animal cat, but my one cat stole it and is constantly laying on it. Aww.
Fado was sitting on top of our cat today.
Yeah.
My cat was under blankets, and Fado just sat on the lump.
He was like, yes, this is good.
Well, I guess I had this on mute.
Wow.
Scandal.
Gosh.
Did you at least remember to like and subscribe? Don't unsubscribe though, because then you lose your amount of time subscribed, and I'll cry for
We'll
you.
weep openly on stream.
My goodness, my Twitter.
I did like and unsubscribe. No.
Fair. My puppy is still teething, so she's biting everything.
Oh no.
That's a mood.
Oh, when they have the
honestly.
sharp little teeth.
Ugh. Yeah. I know some people like there's like debate. Like this is the kind of thing like that gets annoying in dog circles. But like there's a debate about whether or not to put your hands in a dog's mouth. Like is it okay to teach your dog to like put hands on people? Put mouth on hand and stuff? Cuz like I understand the arguments against it is like people can interpret that as bad. But there's also arguments where like learning soft mouth is good, right?
Totally, because I thought that was like the reason why you put your hand in your dog's mouth is like to teach them like
They
if it happens, don't bite down really hard.
well, they can learn that too without getting their mouth all on you. Like they learn not to put mouth on human skin. Like some of them will do that, and that's fine. But I find it's important medically. Like I think it's good to just put your hand in your dog's mouth and let them like be comfortable with that, so you can brush their teeth and look for cysts and things. Because you want to be able to do things. You want to be able to touch your dogs in certain ways, like touch their paws and their ears in situations where they're not painful. So when they are painful, it's not a double whammy of you've never touched my ear before and it hurts.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. It's all about consent and stuff.
Yeah.
My messages never show up in chat. You gotta calm down, Stinky. That's part of the problem. YouTube doesn't like all caps. It doesn't like the swears.
Exactly.
Exactly. We have to.
You have to be chill.
It hates keyboard smashes.
Mm-hmm. Virgin Bones. Matica, please stop squeaking all day. No. Chad Matica. Haha, Toyko squeak.
Basically.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. I've been I've been reading fish keeping memes.
Very good.
I also found there's a new, I don't know how, actually, maybe it's not a new subreddit. I've found a new subreddit to enjoy. You know, trans?
Yes.
How do you say it? Do you go like trans?
I don't know.
Like, I don't know how you're supposed to, but anyways, like, there's tra, but now there's ace.
Oh, is there? There's an
Yeah,
ace one?
there's one just like, yeah, and it's just ace memes.
Yes, I need this.
The fish memes are very good. Yes.
They are good fish memes.
The good fish is Brent. Oh, I'm getting fish for my birthday.
Oh yeah, he's gotten goldfish.
I'm getting goldfish. I know I already talked about frogs. That's like future plans. First, I'm going to get goldfish because it's cheaper and easier. Like, my goal is to rescue fish, but it's really hard because most people don't rehome their fish. They just throw them in the trash or in the
Fish.
stream, which is worse. I mean, it's worse for the fish, obviously, to throw them in the trash, but it's worse for the environment to throw goldfish in just wherever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're very adaptable.
They're strong fish.
Strong fish.
Oh no. Are we gonna chew open another toy? Please.
Honey.
You're too good at it.
You're so good at chewing up toys.
Just squeak it. Squeaking it is fun. Squeak. Yeah, just sit there and squeak the toy. No, don't chew the corner open. You're gonna ruin the video games. You're ruining your own fun when you destroy the toys like this.
I've been getting. Oh my god, sorry, getting on.
But this toy.
I've been getting recommendations for beekeeping videos when I don't own bees, and I've never looked at videos about bees before. Oh no. It's telling you your next step in life. Just to start owning bees.
Were they piranha koi? What? I once had a koi pond in my front yard and a child fell in while running across the yard. Serena just walked into the door.
Oh man. Oh, Manica. Serena. She's like, I gotta go outside.
You are so much work for me. I'm trying to stream.
The kid falls in the pond and just like doesn't come back up, and there's just like blood. That sounds like the start of a horror movie.
Jaws.
But it's a pond full of koi. It's time to buy bees. I found my calling. I used to work with a guy who owned bees.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, we can't yell at the neighbors.
There was one year where the bees didn't survive. It was very sad. They didn't make it through the winter.
Yeah, of course you want a goddamn tree. What about this?
I had to do beekeeping for my agriculture class. One kid got a...
Oh my god.
Mina.
She's...
She wild.
This is why. Dog treat.
Dog treat.
Sit, be nice.
It's a little...
No, you can sit and be nice. Take 10.
Oh, God.
No.
Take gently. Do they name all the bees? I don't know.
Every single bee. Do you guys watch Ants Canada?
No.
I stopped, but I used to. What are you drawing, Ursula? Lul. Are you drawing Lul?
I am actually. I'm drawing
Yes,
Lul
I
right
knew
now.
it.
Lul be here. I am drawing Avos.
Aw.
Do the bees have minimum wage? I wish.
Yeah. Anyways, I am back. I'm terrified of bees.
No.
I used to be too, and I'm still kind of nervous around bees. But I appreciate them from afar.
Fair.
Video or not, bees are terrifying. My mom's allergic to them, and I don't want to find out if I am or not. That makes sense. That's a reasonable fear.
That's a rational fear.
But we stand bees.
Because they do good work.
Exactly.
They're good boys.
And there's all sorts of different kinds of bees. Hornets. I stan. Some of them. Anyways, I won't talk too much about that because I know a lot of insects aren't chill, fun topics for some people.
Nope.
As much as we enjoy them, you know, there are some blathers in the audience.
Oh, that's
And
so cute.
we need to be nice to blathers, right?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Lathers is
exactly.
sweet.
We're having good fun times. Serena
Oh.
has a toy.
Happy fall, everybody. We
Oh,
hit- we
right.
hit
It's
the,
autumn.
The equinox recently.
It's Autumn.
It's autumn.
It's Autumn time. It's gonna be my birthday, guys.
It'll
What
be your
you getting me? You
birthday.
get me a Twitch subscription with Twitch Prime, because we have that now. I don't know what it does. I don't have anything to offer you if you become like our Twitch subs.
No, we gotta figure that out.
Yeah, we're working on our Inktober plans because we're still doing Inktober. I don't know, but like, right, we're working on Inktober plans, and I'm gonna like talk Preptober. That's gonna be my
Preptober.
topics, because Preptober is like where you prepare for NaNoWriMo. So I'm gonna talk about like getting prepared. Today is his birthday. Bladder's blah blah. Gotta get him some bugs. Loves those. I actually forgot about Inktober. I like that Charlie approved that. I'm getting you murder for your birthday. I'm not allergic to bees, but my mother is. I'm afraid of bees. I got stung a lot as a child.
See, I feel like there's that one Vine joke in this. I've brought you murder.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
That's fair.
YouTube loves murder. It's true.
I love YouTube. That's a lie. Wait, it's not. You don't monetize me.
The whole stream goes down.
I love YouTube. YouTube is my life. It's everything to me. Oh, you have to design Nikki.
Nikki and oh right, I forgot. She is here.
Yeah, because she is in this scene.
She
She's
do
the
be.
one beside him, maybe.
Yes.
Yeah. Only virgins like bugs, and they're not fun and cool. I'm gonna have to disagree. I have an entomologist friend who is super cool, and we stan.
We do.
And you should follow them on Twitter. I think they're like non-binary trans.
Oh no, the treat jar is open.
Oh, no.
Her whole face is in it.
No.
No.
Serena, you must not give in to temptation.
She had her whole face in the jar and she was just looking at the treats like, Amazing. I could just take one.
Or all of them.
What are you
I'm not
barking
Blathers, I'm Gracie.
about? Oh.
Can't stay long,
Wander
but I'm currently writing the resolution of my comic, and I just wanted to poop in and say thank you. Well, thanks for pooping in here.
Oh, stop. Don't ruin their lovely message. No, I wrote it wrong. Bugs are fun and cool. Oh no.
Oh, I read it wrong.
Oh no.
Only virgins thinks bugs are not.
Only birds think. Oh my god.
Oh my lord.
Goodness gracious.
Lord of the bugs. Okay, I'm sorry. I misread your thing. I am dyslexic. Ursula?
Man, I keep trying to draw. I feel like I've just been jumping between the pages like a million times.
Oh, yeah.
Cause like I get to some point and then I'm like, I don't want to work on that, and then I move to a different page.
Okay, time to move to the next page.
Yes.
Is what you're saying.
Yes. I mean, I guess that is literally how I work
Yeah.
with comics, where I just jump
Okay.
between panels.
I'm gonna deal with the dog again.
Okay.
So keep talking.
Okay, so yeah, so because the way I work with comics is like I will just jump between Serena. I just jump between panels where I'm like, I want to work on this one or this one. Maybe I'll do a different page. Maybe I'll do this one. So yeah, I guess doing that with illustrations isn't surprising. I also feel like I've redrawn these like a million times because I had to figure out like what style I was using, and then have to get the compositions right, and then redraw it because they didn't get the style there. I love the detail in the illustration. Thank you. I need to write a comic for school, but inspiration and motivation are not coming to me. It's a dark fantasy comedy. That sounds really fun. I hope you get motivation. I'm trying to regain motivation to do my schoolwork. That can be hard. Sometimes schoolwork feels very rewardless. We all corruption gang, Ursula. What are your thoughts about our worm wife?
What?
Worm wife. Who's my worm wife?
Worm. Me?
TMA. Are we talking about Magnus Archives here? With oh, what's her name? The good lady, the
Hello,
evil lady
Ace.
from season 1.
And
Hello.
Dionysia Arts? Dionysia? Read McCann Grace. Read Gary's comics, you pathetic fish folk. I'm already drawing, so I'm glad you started streaming.
Aw.
No problem.
Hell yeah.
I'm already streaming, so I'm glad you started drawing. No, nothing. No, okay.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. I was reading the chat. What'd you say, babe?
No, nothing. Yeah, we have to design Nikki, so that's important.
We also need to design Dawn.
And dragons. Oh, yeah, Dawn. Heck.
Where?
Wow, there's a lot going.
Quietly screams in the
I
background.
read it in an I read it in Italian. Why did I pick such a hard name? Oh, it's okay. Every name is a hard name for me. Gotta work on my animatic.
Oh,
Hell yeah. Ace Pan, I'm excited to see it. I'm just saying your full name. My professor wants the class to complete oh my god. Historiographical essay by Sunday, even though we have no idea what we're doing because he's terrible at explaining things.
Oh god.
Ugh, we've all had teachers like that.
I was like, I had a math teacher that was just like that.
Yeah, and her whole class was failing, and she's like, "This is your fault."
It's your fault for not working hard enough. And we're like, teach better.
Why are you a teacher if you hate us?
Right. Why do you hate children?
They're stinky.
Oh yes, my
Especially the
legal name
teens.
Aesopan. It's true. Is it not?
Well, usually just call you like Ace
Yeah.
or Aop.
Help.
Aop. But like Ace of Pancakes feels very professional.
It sounds very formal.
Very formal, yeah. I'm embroidering fabric to make a mask instead of doing my 3D sculpting homework.
Hell yeah.
Don't scream at me, Fado.
Oh no, my battery's low. No.
What battery? Your pen?
My pen.
Oh my god.
Hi.
Why didn't you charge before the
'Cause-
stream, you nonce?
Not. Well, come to draw
I'm a
with
very professional pancake. Miss Pancake.
Miss Pancake.
Miss Pancakes.
Time
Sorry.
to draw with my fingy.
Thingy draw time.
No pen pressure. Let's go.
Who are you trying to design?
Nikki.
Nikki time.
Nikki.
She's a thick girl,
She
okay?
do be thick though.
Because if you're a villain, you gotta be thick. I'm sorry.
Listen, am I not a villain?
Is Ro not the villain of Honeywells?
He is.
Nonce means pedo.
What?
Apparently. I love it.
Oh goodness. Don't call your wife that. Uh. Bones is so happy with himself. Thick villains
I
only.
love it. Sorry.
I'm concerned. Bones is losing his mind.
I'm not. I'm in therapy.
Not for 2 weeks.
Oh,
Oh, I'm sorry.
my therapist is on vacation, guys. What am I supposed to do? I DM'd you that as a warning, not as encouragement.
Ugh.
Oh, it's fine.
The vibes in the stream are feral. It's true.
I've just been
Please.
up and down the stairs.
He been running. He's Newman. He spends the first 5 minutes waiting for the students to come in and spends the rest of the lecture going on about nothing. Ugh. Ugh. Quality education.
What's education? Sorry, I got distracted.
Never heard of the word.
Nikki is bae.
She do be pretty baby.
Yeah, I don't want to talk too much about
No,
Nick.
we're not
Bae.
revealing a lot about
Yeah.
her. Other than she cute as hell.
She do be kind of cute though,
I love her.
but you don't want to use too much round shape language, you know,
Right.
because she's bad.
He's a bad guy.
I'm a bad guy.
How are the illustrations going? They're going all right. They're going all right. I'm like, the nice thing is I'm not expecting to finish an illustration every single day of October.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of just slowly working on it every day.
Bad baby.
Bad baby.
Thick and queer, aka evil.
That's the stereotype we need.
Yeah,
That's plus size queers.
yeah. Sundu.
Oh no.
Well, it's fine because, like, I think it's fine to have queer villains if you have queer protagonists.
That's true.
Yeah.
They'd look at each other and they're like, we're not so different, you and I.
Fado, get your sweaty eyeball off my hand.
Disgusting.
Listen, I'm sweaty. Oh my goodness. Sundu's stinky. Yeah, Sundu's pretty stinky.
I love Sundu.
She's also pretty Are you doing October vids about Avo like you did with your OCs? I don't know. Like, I'm mostly gonna, like, we'll see how it plays out with the thing. Like, I don't want to talk too much about what's happening in the illustrations, but I know Ursula's gonna talk about, like, her process with illustrations daily.
Yes.
And then I'm gonna do, like, advice videos to help the normies.
The norm.
Oh, we need to make sure to do the thumbnails and video titles without numbering them,
Yes.
challenge style, because we need algorithm help.
Yeah, and views always peter out long into a series because
Yeah.
there's only a select people who follow the whole thing. Blah blah blah.
Yeah. Bones, I need advice. I have a story in which one main character's backstory is revealed that he is trans, but is in stealth. Oh, stealth. Because he is an internet personality and wants to be known for his work. Should I write this if I investigate about it enough? I'm cis. I'd be, especially, is it like the main character? It's really difficult. Stealth trans people are like some of the hardest to write. I'm having that problem with my own stuff, and I am trans. Because part of the problem you're gonna run into, especially as a cis writer, is like if you're writing a trans person who's stealth, you're gonna at some point have to out a stealth person, which is always kind of a little bit of like a yikes, because it always feels kind of rude. Like, I feel rude outing stealth trans people. Like, if they come out, like, I think you should be careful with that. And if they are going to come out in the story, don't have someone do it against their will or anything, you know?
Also, I've seen this with trans stories. I've seen it also with like other queer stories as well. Don't have someone be angry that they never told them.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I hate that so much. It's like, I don't owe you my queer identity, you butthole.
Stealth trans here. Hi. The concept of stealth is so weird because, like, in some situations, I'm like effectively stealth, but like I don't. Stealth is such a weird concept as it's passing and stuff. Yeah. Like Aaron's trans in like Avo, but I don't feel like I'm gonna act like I think as I've been thinking it out, I don't feel like I'm gonna ever like address it until like the second book. Because the first book he's kind of busy and not really focused on any of that. he's got more going on in his life than being trans. Whereas like the second book definitely has a lot to do with Aaron and his backstory and stuff, and he might tell someone, it might come up. It's like I want to make sure it comes up at some point, but like I don't want it to just, I don't know, it's not a trans story, so it doesn't really have to be in the first book. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of dodgy to create a trans story as someone who isn't trans. It is if you're focusing on the transness of it. If you have a character that just happens to be trans and you get like some sensitivity readers to look over it and make sure it's good, like I don't see any problem with that. Like I want more representation. I'm okay with it. Yeah. My problem is more like more systemic, I guess, where publishing kind of only wants a very specific trans story, and cis people write it and cis people act it, and it's the same story and it's very centered around violence and stuff. Like, yeah, that stuff's annoying. But it's very systemic. Like on a personal level, I think you can write about a trans character. Just don't write the trans experience, I guess.
Yeah, it's also good.
This is a story about being trans versus here's a story about a trans person, and I've had trans people in my life. Make sure that it is good. Yeah.
It's like, it's good for, I think, like audiences to see more stories that include trans characters.
Yeah.
But like so I think cis creators should include trans characters, but obviously we on top of that need to raise up more trans writers.
Totally. And I think that falls more on like publishers than individuals.
Totally.
Like I don't like write whatever story you want to write and add whatever representation, but goddamn, do publishers not they annoying. I'm not gonna get into it because this is positivity.
This is a
positivity energy. What sort of issues come up in representation? Like here's one that like a lot of people like to do. Um, really basic. If you're writing a trans character and you're writing a trans character who's already come out, don't even think up a dead name for them. Like, you don't have to do that. You never have to mention it. Like, trans people don't come out to you by like here's like the very classic like cis story, right? Of like a trans guy comes up and it's like he's like, "Hi, I'm Benjamin, but I have a secret. I used to be Benjamina." Like, no one comes out like that. It's like, "Oh, I'm trans," you know? And like not all trans people are ashamed of being trans, and sometimes stealth is less about shame and more about safety. Like you know? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like dead naming is definitely like a big one. And stories that focus around trauma as the revelation of someone's being trans, those get to me. Benjamina. But that's like the classic cis thing. It's like, okay, yes, some trans people, not talking about anyone here or anything, but like pick names that are like really similar to their dead names, but a lot don't. And their choice to do so is none of your business. And a lot of like most trans people don't want to talk about it. And if you're going like there's like etiquette things like that, like also like when a trans person's referring to their past, they're probably going to pronoun themselves as they are currently. Being stealth trans means you pick a really similar name. It does not. But yeah, I get what you, yeah. Charamina. Gave one character of mine a dead name, but it's because he started to transition in the story. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. I personally think that stuff is fine. It gets annoying. You know there's a good Netflix documentary. I think if you're gonna watch trans characters, I think it's actually a really good place to start. What is that? What is the trans Netflix documentary? Because even I learned some stuff. One sec. Disclosure. Yeah, like watch Disclosure. Like it's such a good starting point, I think, for writing trans representation, because it basically goes through every single crappy ass trope that exists and why you shouldn't do it. Yeah. He isn't ashamed, but he doesn't want to be known as the trans paranormal guy online. Okay. Well, as an online trans person, like I guess it's I don't know, like it doesn't really define me. Like I don't think of myself as the trans comic guy, except in some situations where that expertise is important, you know? Like coming out as trans on YouTube was like, for me, it's just like I want to create a more inclusive space in comics, and like I don't want to hang out with people who don't like trans people. So one of the good ways to do that is just be like, I'm trans, and if you don't like that, leave. Yeah. My real name is June. I go by a shortened version of my dead name, IRL, but it doesn't even feel like me, to be honest. I mean, same, except not same. I mean, my name sounds pretty similar to my dead name, because I accidentally responded to it in a bookstore once. I'm like, oh, that's a good name. I'll go with that. It's just, someone was like calling their son, and I turned, and I was like, oh, that's not me. And that was what happened. Well, I guess it sounded more like my nickname, not my dead name, because my dead name is long AF. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I'd recommend watching that documentary on Netflix, because it's really good. You should watch it too, Ursula, because you watched the second half of it.
I watched part of it, not the whole thing. Yeah.
It like goes from like the beginning of like trans representation to like current times, and it's very very good. Um, and it's very good to even think about like with like the J.K. Rowling stuff, and if you don't understand why it's bad, it super helps, you know. Yeah, it adds. My dead name is Weed. Charlie sent me a DM that my dead name is Weed. Yes, you're right. You figured me out.
Yes.
I was like, Weed, that's too femme. Need to change it. I go by my nickname IRL, so my real name is like, takes me a second to register. It's mine. Oh, totally. Like, Ursula calls me Bones. Like, 99% of the time, I am going by Bones. I feel like that's like. And then I'll like make a joke with someone who knows me as like my name and not Bones, like someone in the real world life. and they'll be like, what? I'm like, oh, sorry, yeah, my nickname is Bones. And they're like, what? And that's weird. I don't want to explain it. I'm naming my daughter Weed. Yes. My real name is So Not Me. Someone heard my mom say it, and I was like, that name sounds like an older lady who lives on a farm. I got my nickname IRL, so my real name, like, oh, wait, yeah. Doctor. Oh, is Elizabeth here? Me? Oh, that's me. Bones is a cool name. Thank you. My friend gave it to me. It just stuck.
It did.
It was sticky. Oh, right, because she has curly hair.
Mm-hmm.
And she likes curves.
Hell yeah.
Curvy lady. She's a goth.
She's such a goth.
Yeah.
She needs to have like the really smoky eye look.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Give her a little black bee sting.
Yes. Adorable.
Yeah. A little deranged.
A little bit.
A little bit. Oh man, goths I love. Yes. If you're evil, you gotta be goth, right? Like, what's the point of being evil if you don't embrace the goth aesthetic?
Literally.
When trans men transition, they're baptized in a pool of testosterone. Can you imagine?
Goodness. There's demons and they're all goths. Yes.
I think the one big problem with trans rep written by cis people is it's super medicalized. Like, yes, my medical journey is an adventure to say the least, but it's so, I don't know, like cis writers are really fascinated by writing that, and that's kind of the stuff where it's like you're trying to write the trans experience and you're not trans, and it's kind of offensive and annoying. Yeah. Like, I don't even really talk about, like, Rose transition-y stuff, like, in Honeywell's, because, like, it's not really important. Like, he's obviously on T, because he's beardy boy, hairy boy. And I know it's mentioned that he can't have top surgery because he doesn't have a pulse. It makes it a little difficult. But yeah, I don't focus on that too much. I dead name Ro constantly, though. But I'm trans, so I'm allowed.
You have that I'm trans card.
I'm trans. I can write transphobia.
Oh, yeah.
It just feels weird when cis people write transphobia, because I'm like...
That's a bit of a trope I've noticed in a lot of trans rep written by cis people.
Mm-hmm.
Is they'll introduce a trans character by having someone be transphobic to them.
Totally.
And sometimes it's the main character, sometimes it's like a side character, and it's icky.
Yeah, instead of just letting them be.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah. You don't see it as much with like gay and lesbian and
gay people,
bi
they just make
characters.
you like kiss.
Yeah.
like that's annoying too. Like that's an annoying part of like gay rep is like they never talk. I just want people to talk in explicit terms for sometimes because it's especially annoying for asexual and bisexual people. Like I just want a character to be like, I'm bisexual, and not be like all euphemistic about it or anything.
Yes.
Just like I'm just bi. Like I'm dating a girl now, but like yeah, I date a guy. Yeah. Well, you don't even have to say because like another way people do it is like they'll be like, oh yeah, I dated a guy in the past, and you know what? That counts as bi rep, but it also couldn't because you could have dated a guy in the past, realize you don't like guys, and you're a lesbian. Like the people you date does not inform what your sexuality is. It just informs your history
Literally.
of a character.
Literally, that's literally like, I think the closest I've seen to that where it was like a little bit better was like a guy love interest talking to like his girlfriend in a book I read, and he's like, oh yeah, I had a crush on this guy for the longest time. He's so cute.
Yeah.
Which I was like, okay.
Yeah, that's
All right.
better. Yeah. Yeah, because you're still bi even if you never dated a guy in the past and are now
yes.
currently dating a girl.
Exactly.
Preach, Bones. It's so annoying.
So
And-
annoying.
And like I know it from the like at least bi rep you can get it by having someone who like continues to date girls and guys, and you're like, okay, that's fine. I can't the fandom can't take bi-ness away, but oh my god, asexuality is ripped from your hands constantly.
Yes.
Like I'm just like, let your characters say they're asexual.
Just say
Let
it.
them say they're
Just say
asexual.
it.
Because currently the way of showing asexuality is honestly super like aphobic and also super like ableist at the same time, because basically asexuals are all coded the same way like autistic people are coded, you know? Like there's like this conflation of like autism and asexuality, and
Yeah.
in really dehumanizing kind of ways, like where they're like portrayed as robotic, non-human-esque weirdos, and it's not cool. Because for one, like not every autistic person is an asexual. Like
Yeah.
that's a harmful trope. Also because asexuality is seen as kind of this infantilizing thing, like in media. It's like asexuals are all ooh angels and pure and stupid and don't know anything about romance or sexuality or anything. It's like, no. Yeah. Big Bang Theory? Yeah, totally.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly, yeah, that's like the pinnacle of that.
Yes.
It's just like, it's really disrespectful to both like asexuals and autistic people. It's like, what are you doing? Sherlock? Yes.
Yes.
Oh my God. There's some tropes, usually like ace characters have to be smart sociopaths or completely detached from reality, as if they didn't understand an aspect of adult life or something. Yes, totally. Yeah, the sociopathy too. Yeah, as an autistic ace, I'm bothered how allistic people portray us. Yeah, totally. It's totally offensive across the board. Like, because it's like I don't even want like I don't think it's bad to be autistic. I think media portrays it as bad to be autistic,
Yeah.
and then it rolls those things all up, and it's gross. Yeah, and asexual people can be neurotypical people. They can be really freaking normal heteronormative uwu couples like me and Ursula.
Yeah.
Like yeah, totally. And I just want characters to just be like, oh yeah, I'm asexual, and
Because, like, if
Yeah.
you're in any queer space, we literally talk about it constantly. Especially with, like, friends.
oh yeah,
Because don't get me wrong, there's situations where you don't bring it up. Like, for example, at work, I don't bring it up a lot. But that doesn't mean there aren't queer people in the workplace
yeah,
who bring it up. Like,
yeah. People bring people talk with their friends about their sexuality.
it's such a big part of your life.
Totally. and it's also not a huge part of your life at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like that's like media portrayals of queerness. It's either all of your life or nothing.
Yes.
Yeah, totally. What do you think about people making NSFW of canon ace characters? I guess it completely depends, because you know what, some ace people, like ace spectrum people, do engage in sexual stuff.
Yep.
Like it all has to do with the character, you know. Yeah. I get annoyed when there's like asexual erasure in that, and like, yeah.
Totally.
Two of my main characters for my comic are both aces. One of them are extremely energetic, and the other one is like dead inside. Honestly, how the hell is ace mixed up with being autistic? Last time I checked, being ace didn't make me autistic. And why is being autistic so bad? Like literally.
Literally. Like.
I think it also comes down to infantilization.
Mm.
There is definitely a cultural like meme. It's like a meme in everyone's head that to be an adult, sex is linked to that. Sex is adulthood, and if you are missing out on that, you're somehow not an adult. Like they do it for like anyone who they deem to like not be capable of having sex is like missing out. And like it's completely like washover of things too, because like there'll be like assumptions like disabled people can't have sex. Like
Yeah.
it comes with like this infantilization idea. Riverdale be like, yeah, it's so annoying. Asperger's is completely looked over too. Autism is only portrayed to an extreme, I've found. Yeah. Well, there's not a lot of like really genuine depictions of autism. At least that I've seen. Yeah. I'd have to like look into it like deeper, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, ace rep. I want it. I want it. Like I want the whole spectrum of asexual representation. You know what actually bothered me a lot was Good Omens when that was coming out. I was just like, please, can someone just say they're ace or gay or something within the text?
Oh, literally, because
it's I don't care about like you don't have to rewrite the book, but you're doing like a new version of it, and you're all it's like queer baiting, like ace baiting.
Oh, it is. Such.
Yeah.
I mean,
like,
it's queer baiting and ace baiting. Like,
well, I guess ace is a type of
I guess
queer,
that's true.
right? Yeah.
But like, because literally, like everyone I've talked to about it says that like the writers basically say they're asexual and a couple and like a gay couple, and it's like, but it's not in the text.
Yeah.
Like, if they all agree on this, if all the creators agree that they're asexual and in a relationship, why is it not explicitly explained on screen?
And then the cishet people will come to you, the aloes and stuff, and it's like, why do you have to say it? Like, you don't always have to say someone's in a relationship. And you're like, because no media ever talks about asexuality, so it's important for it to be said out loud. You know? It's literally like J.K. Rowling not putting in the text that Dumbledore is gay, just like adding it outside of it. It doesn't count. Because I mean, like representation's getting a lot better for like gay couples, but at the time when Dumbledore was announced to be gay, like that would have been a huge thing like to like add, and you had the power to do so. Yeah. And like that's kind of how it is with asexuality, is like asexuality is erased, not talked about, euphemized, and like Good Omens is really good, and that's what makes it like extra frustrating. It's just like this is so clearly ace rep, but without it in the text, people get to take it away from you.
Totally.
And invalidate you. Yeah. I only just found out they purposely picked a disabled girl for the evil child in Hereditary. Yikes.
Jeez.
Dumbledore gay thing was so stretched to me. I would have liked him to be gay if she did so in the books, but I didn't feel it at all. Yeah. Yeah. It was frustrating. At the time, it was like slightly better, but as the years progressed and she didn't make note of it at all and
She did-
continues not to.
She doesn't deliver on it even in
yeah,
the series where
no.
Dumbledore is literally with the guy he's supposedly in a gay relationship with.
Yeah, no. No way.
No way. Yeah, Hereditary is a horror film.
Says you can't alter a text once you've published it. It belongs to the audience. That's true. That's yeah, totally. Like, I'm just like, if you're gonna have asexual characters, like, just say it. Just throw it out the door. Let's do this.
I never watched Harry Potter or read it. Good, keep it that way.
Do y'all know they said SpongeBob was gay even though he crushed on girls throughout the show? No, like, the thing is, like, they announced SpongeBob being queer, right? And everyone took that to mean he was gay, but he's ace. Like, because he's asexual because he's a sponge. Because sponges reproduce asexually.
That's kind of fun.
Yeah, and then the creator of the show said he was ace, so like, chill. Yeah, he was like, he's a panromantic ace. That's way better. Yeah, and and you're like, you're like, he's gay. What do you mean? Like, yeah, like, it wasn't clear. Like, just say it. At least say it in the post. Like, give him
Yeah.
a little ace flag, you know?
Yeah.
God damn. We can't even have SpongeBob in peace.
Rainbow equals gay. Well, that's literally the problem with having no representation for like asexuals or bi or pan people, because like
Now I realize he's ace.
you say like this character is queer and they immediately think lesbian or gay. Like they rarely go to any other.
And like, I mean, even if he was gay, like, he could have been bi too, right? Because like,
Yeah.
he's clearly, I don't know. I don't even know what's going on with SpongeBob. Like, I don't want to overthink that one. Panromantic ace squad, yes.
Hell yeah.
Valid. Hecking valid.
So valid.
Oh my god. Yeah. It's so, yeah. Representation be wildin'. Ursula's drawing some good arts.
Is this kind of how you pictured Nikki?
I don't know. I feel like
Right?
longer hair.
I was
maybe?
thinking that too.
Yeah. Because I don't think she, like, adheres super to the styles.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And like,
Like, she's trying to be a bit 20s, but she's also, like, I don't know. So many pan aces here.
hell yeah.
I'm a homo also valid, you know?
Yeah.
We stand the homo romantic aces.
Exactly.
We have so many aces in our audience, I've realized too.
It's wild. I'm surprised
Charlie,
we've all found
also
each other.
My problem is, like, there's tons of questioning characters in media because they like to, like, skirt the idea of, like, ambiguously queer, but, like, they do a disservice to questioning people because they don't do it right either.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, like, they'll be like, I don't know what I am. I don't like labels. And you're like, okay, dude. Like, there's tons of people who don't like labels, and that's valid, but that can't be our only queer rep, and you're also doing it wrong. That's not how... That's not... God damn. It's not canon unless they say it in the show, bro. Squidward and Squilliam dated each other in high school. It's canon. It's a little implied, but at least it's giving more time. I never watched Star Wars or Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings is my jam. Lord of the Rings has problems, though. But at least the
Yeah.
author's not on Twitter.
Oh my
Because
god.
goddamn, that'd be the worst.
Be terrible.
Lord of the Rings needs, like, updates on things. Especially race-related things.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we're not getting into too deep. We're complaining generally about rap and stuff. But, like, Lord of the Rings, oh, I love that. as a kid. Also, women in Lord of the Rings need some help. That said, Eowyn is the bomb. Eowyn's so cool.
That is true.
Like, it sucks that she's like the only woman, like aside from like Galadriel. Like Arwen's just in the back of the book.
Yeah.
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 Eowyn's so cool, but then they just make her get with Faramir at the end.
Right?
You're just like, why? You guys never interacted at all.
Literally.
Teen me is like, oh my god, so cute. But adult me is like, what the fuck?
Who has
I don't
done
want a
this?
man. Oh, I found a man.
Oh.
Eowyn rocked. Yeah. Like when she takes off her helmet and like stabs. That's so.
It's the best.
It's just so good. Oh my
Chills.
god. I love Eowyn and Mary.
Yes.
Like I friendship them, but at the same time, like, why can't I just ship them? Like,
Right?
why weren't we allowed to ship Mary and Eowyn? Like, they went to battle together and like defeated Crab, right?
Right.
Like, why can't a human get with a halfling? What's wrong with that? Stinky dumb Faramir. I am no man. The problem is I like Faramir as a character.
Yeah.
Like Faramir, super relatable as the less impressive sibling.
Oh no.
And like in the movie, like when he's talking about like killing the enemy or stuff, and he talks kind of about like just like how the person they're killing is just like someone else, like sworn to duty or whatever. I'm like, oh shit, you got levels, dude. Deep. And that I'm just gonna say that kind of like themes in Lord of the Rings about like what is evil really helped shape me as a writer and made me really think about like, shades of gray and stuff.
Hmm.
But then there's like true evil shit, like, oh, sorry, I'm not supposed to swear. Sorry, YouTube.
Gosh.
But like, fascism, like you got to destroy that thing.
Yes.
Yeah. That feeling when your son is such a loser, you have to light him on fire. And then you do a mega run on fire off the building.
That's such a mood.
Oh, it's so good.
Forgive us, YouTube.
Gollum, so good. You know what's funny? I listened to a podcast, Writing Excuses, and someone was talking about I think it was either their mom or their wife watching Lord of the Rings for the first time, and she didn't know about like what happens with Gollum at the end, and she was like, I really hope like he gets better. Like she was like rooting for him. She was like,
Oh,
like
no.
I think he can change. Like it just ruined her. Oh my god.
That's so amazing when someone goes into like a really well-known property, like
That's like literally
blind.
every single Zelda with Dan
Yes.
Avidan. Like he's never seen
Just, like,
the Zelda twist. He's
blows
like,
his mind.
Sheik is Zelda? What? Oh my
I
god.
know.
Oh, Sam and Frodo were kind of maybe a little bit queer coded, possibly. They were super queer. Like you can't like you can tell that they were super queer coded because once we got to The Hobbit, it was like totally no homo all the time. Like Lord of the Rings, the first, like the original trilogy movie series or whatever, like it's super like tender.
That little kiss on his forehead.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, when like Aragorn like kisses like Boromir. Was it? Yeah.
Yeah.
There's so much like men kissing men. And like even if it's not from a queer angle, like I really love Lord of the Rings for its depiction of masculinity because like it allows its characters to have a very like in-depth form of masculinity. Like Lord of the Rings has like definitely big issues with like with female representation,
Yeah.
but I kind of love its take on masculinity because it can be so tender and like there's like this loyalty to it. Like I don't ship Boromir and Aragorn, but there's like just love, and like
Right.
understanding, and it's just so sweet and I love it. okay? You can't stop me.
Listen.
Yeah. The actor who plays Gandalf told the actor who played Sam, don't be afraid to look a little gay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And Sam and Frodo are just queer. Like, you can't convince me they're not queer. But I love the tenderness,
I
that,
kind
that
of
tender ass masculinity.
I kind of gross cried a little bit at the end where Sam and Frodo are like just sitting there
Yeah.
waiting, and it's like cries.
God, I love Lord of the Rings so much. Like, I watched it so much as a teen. Like, it got me through high school.
Aw.
Yeah. And it and like Zelda are like huge inspirations for like writing Avo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. And I hate how I can just like pull like certain characters and see where I stole things. super powerfully stole them.
Can see your paper trail.
I can definitely see it. I can't speak English or Welsh. I mean, I can't speak Welsh, and you got a bit of English there, so I think you're good. I like how, since there is no girl to just make the heart of the group, everyone gets to be have soft and emotional moments. That's totally it. Like the lack of women kind of allows for like an interesting exploration of like masculinity. And yeah, I think that's really cool. Meanwhile, The Hobbit is like garbage.
Ugh.
Where it's like, add a girl, but she's just. The
I'm
Hobbit
sorry,
is
Bones.
trash, and you should just watch Lindsay Ellis's essays.
That's true.
Didn't weren't they like Hugo nominated?
Oh, her essays?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
Her video essay on The Hobbit. That series is.
I think it was depicting some of the experiences in war.
Oh,
yeah, totally. It was very inspired by like World War One.
Yeah, because he was in World War One, right?
Yeah, and he said Sam was based off like a lot of the people he served with.
Yeah, yeah. Yes. I love The Hobbit, but I must admit it's pretty bad. Yeah, I love part 2 of The Hobbit. The whole section with Smaug is so good.
I remember you tried to show me it, and I fell asleep
Before we got yeah, it's just too weighted
so
down.
much boring stuff.
Yeah, I'd love to rewatch Lord of the Rings again, though.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Comfort food.
I saw a TikTok. Makes emotional adventure series with only men. Don't make it gay. He didn't want people to read things until they're earrings, but the subtext is there. It wasn't so much like he didn't want people to read things into Lord of the Rings. He didn't want people to think it was an allegory, because when it first came out, there was just obnoxious allegory things where it's like the I don't know if it's when it first came out, but there was an obnoxious allegory things where it's just like the ring is nuclear warfare, and
Yeah.
like it was just like, it's like this wasn't intended to be an allegory of such.
Yeah. Because you can totally read things into like an author's work that
Lord of the Rings
they
is
didn't
like 49
intend.
years long. People binge watch Netflix series. Get out. Lord of the Rings needed to be that long. Hobbit did not. I only watched the extended version of Lord of the Rings too. I do not watch the theatrical one. The theatrical one, they cut off Sauron's death, which is like the best scene. Like Theoden's speech at Saruman, like chills every time. Also, the horse poops in the middle of
Really?
it. Yes.
Bless. Oh my god.
I watched this movie too much. Two Towers is my absolute favorite. I'm that guy. I like Two Towers, the movie. The part where the Ents go to fight, and like they take things, the flood comes in and they're like going up and they're like the last march of the Ents. Like I literally have cried. I've watched this movie like probably 100 times, and I cry every single time that like Treebeard is going to fight, and none of them die, but there's just something about it where I'm just like, because like they spend the whole movie like being like, no, we're not gonna do anything, and then they're like avenging their tree friends, and I'm just like second one is the best. And I just love Theoden. Like I love the helm horn plays. Yes, the Ents inspired me as a kid so much. I love the story of like why Tolkien like wrote the Ents in the first place, because he was reading Macbeth as like a kid or whatever, and he thought the forest was supposed to like come, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then he learns then in Macbeth it's just people like holding sticks and stuff and like pretending, you know.
Yeah.
And he's like, what? I expected trees to move,
I know,
like-
it's such a spooky story.
right? And it's just like, he was disappointed, so he had to do that in Lord of the Rings.
That's great.
Oh, I remember that the orcs described very similarly to the way they describe Japanese soldiers. Maybe it was intentional, but you can, yeah. No, I agree. There's definitely a lot of like racist problems in Lord of the Rings, like the fact that like the only other like evil groups that there's like orcs, and then there's just like people who are clearly like Asian too, like
Yeah.
riding on like elephants and crap.
Yeah.
Like okay, dude. No, I get where you're coming from, Andy, 100%. Yeah. And I would 100% like watch people talk about that more. Like I just don't think I could even talk about it.
Mhm.
Because like there's so much like nice queerness for such an old series.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I still love the book though. No, totally. And it helps that he's not on Twitter like calling for like, you know,
Yeah.
promoting terrible shops that say trans people aren't real and stuff. Like, yeah. Like, I'm glad he's dead and not on Twitter.
How is this looking for Nikki?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to think.
Same. You know what?
It's
Good.
a little like too deranged, you know? Like
Needs to be pulled back a
I
little
think it
bit.
also needs like a little more sassy. She's a very sassy person. Yeah. I guess you could work on like Dawn.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like maybe
There's
leave
also
this-
Aurora you have to work on.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Gonna go now because my cousins are coming over. Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks for coming.
Art is never done, but enough is just leave it, please.
Yes.
Why are you buying clothing at a transphobia store? Oh my god, for real. Gotta go to sleep. Bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye to all the sleepy peoples. The sleepy
My
peepos.
sleepy peeps.
Peepo. I'm sorry, I have no idea what Dawn looks like whatsoever.
All I know is that
He wears a burgundy suit.
burgundy suit.
Yeah.
Dawn,
He wears an audacious burgundy suit.
who wouldn't?
Which store? At J.K. Rowling promoted like a store that has some really, really awful things to say about trans people. Like even just very blatant. Like you can find it if you want. I'm not going to repeat it all. We were doing that on Twitch stream last night.
Yeah.
God.
Follow us on Twitch, by the way.
Yeah.
Link in the description.
We're affiliated now.
Hell yeah.
I lost my sketchbook today, so I'm here. Oh no.
I'm sorry. That sucks. Losing a sketchbook is such a personal thing to lose.
It's like losing a child
I
that you don't like that much.
Oh no. I watch the Twitch streams, but I don't have an account, so I just lurk.
Lurkers
Oh, bless.
lurkers are the most valid.
Lurkers are precious.
Yeah.
I too lurk in all the streams that I like.
Same.
I am a shy little bean who does not speak unless I'm on camera.
Cats jumping around like crazies.
What's this about child abuse?
What? What about child abuse?
It's because you were talking about how sketchbooks are a kid you don't really like.
Oh, yeah. Don't bully J.K. Rowling. She's very deliberate. Being British. Wow. I mean,
Gosh dang it, British people.
hey, don't. Because there's British trans people and they're the ones who are getting hurt by it.
Totally.
Yeah. That's sad. Pip pip. Right. So, yes. Also, I liked Zelda because it's very the same like it's indefensible in like current day, but like growing up, it's like Lord of the Rings, hella gay. Zelda, hella trans.
Oh,
Zelda
yeah?
is so trans.
Tell me your,
because-
your trans
Okay.
feels.
Well, like, okay, like Breath of the Wild is so trans. Like Link is trans. Link is either a trans girl, a trans boy, or an NB. Like, you can't convince me otherwise. And when he says he's nervous about talking and that's why he doesn't talk so much, it's because he's trans and he has some sort of voice dysphoria. That's clearly
Oh my god.
the headcanon. 100% can't change me anyways.
Yeah.
Are the Gerudo racist? Probably. I'm white. I don't know. I definitely got that sense as a kid
Yeah.
that they were. Right. I like the Gerudo now. I want them to step on my face. Like, they're just strong women now and not just like evil. Like,
Yes.
they're good, which is good.
Which is nice.
It's nice. Well, the thing with the Gerudo, like, is they're not evil. Ganon's evil, and a lot of and Nabooru is against Ganon, and she's cool. So we stan Nabooru.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, my mind is blown. Also, Sheik. Sheik is trans icon.
Oh yes.
Yeah, Zelda is like in the manga, the English translation, she's like, I became a boy. Like, yeah, she like straight up just became a boy for a while, Like, clearly she is gender non-conforming.
Hell yes.
Though we can look through that through a very sexist lens, where like as soon as she like shows femininity, she ends up captured by Ganon. Like, that is a constant thing in Zelda,
That's true.
which is addressed in Anita Sarkeesian's videos that everyone hated. But they're good videos. I like them.
She's not wrong.
Yeah. It gave me a little interesting thinky think right there as when they came out. Imagine liking Ganon.
You constantly thirst after Ganon.
Wind Waker Ganon. Ocarina of Time Ganon. Ganon. Ganon, not so much. Link is also cool because Link's always wearing a skirt and no one cares.
Zelda needs to go Final Fight Mulan on Ganon.
I mean, it is always nice that like Zelda like ends up doing most of the work during the battle. Like, you're just like waiting for her to do like the final blows and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like in Wind Waker, you're together fighting Ganon. Like, she always has the arrows.
That's true.
And same with Ocarina of Time, actually. Most of the time, Zelda has the light arrows, and you're doing the sword stuff, and she's fighting with you at the end.
Oh, I see.
At the end
'Cause
battles.
I've only seen the Breath of the Wild ending.
Wind Waker Ganon is a cutie. No, it's pretty consistent in like the 3D Zeldas that Zelda helps you at the end fight.
Hell yeah.
Usually after you rescue her, but like... Sometimes I feel like such a hypocrite because I hate JK, but Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit are my favorite things in the world. But then I remember Tolkien is dead and can do anything to support his worldview. Yeah, that's kind of it. Is like supporting Tolkien. Well, like, what are you doing? You're supporting his family, I guess. The people who worked on it's like I think you have like more of a case there where I find it difficult to engage with like Monty Python a bit
Yeah.
because currently like what's his face is on Twitter being transphobic and super racist all the time.
Yeah.
Epona is a lesbian icon. Oh my god, I love Epona for reasons I actually can't get into. Ursula knows them.
I do.
Yeah.
We also just stan Epona.
Death of the author, but literally, yeah. There's much more like arguments to be had there. Like you're not gonna be supporting him,
Yeah,
and also you don't know if he would have changed. You know,
that's true. We don't
like
know.
like you have no idea like what would have happened because like just because he's a boomer and he did a bunch of bad representation doesn't mean like he could have gone on to be better, because some people do who wasn't a horse girl. I was such a horse girl and I remain.
I wasn't a horse.
You were a horse girl, we know. Oh my god, I'm such a horse girl. Like I was so excited. Like I always wanted to get Epona, but I struggled to get past the first 3 dungeons. But once I did, goddamn, I rode that horse so much. I always wanted the other horses though. Honestly, I didn't like Epona. I wanted to, because I loved bay horses.
Oh.
Yeah, and all the other NPC horses were bays.
Ursula, you're excited because you didn't take out your energy on being a horse girl. I'm sorry, I wasn't into horses.
Bones' over party? What's wrong?
Don't
Oh,
like
because I don't like.
Epona.
I like Epona. Like I love bay horses. Like I watched a lot of Spirit, Stallion of the Cinema. That was another
That
movie I watched on
movie
repeat.
was fantastic.
Oh my god, the animation is so nice
I
in that
loved
movie.
it.
I watched it when my brother and my dad went into Star Wars, and I went with my mom to see the horse movie, and I had a great time. You're so quirky and a horse girl too. Truly, someone of culture.
Dang, sick burn.
Riding the boars in Twilight. Oh my god, yes. But my childhood wasn't Twilight Princess. I was a Wind Waker boy. Wind Waker is my life. Boat Dad is my real dad. Sorry. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. I freaking love Daphne's. King of the Red Lions. Oh my god, that's another thing that makes me cry. When he like buries Hyrule in the sea, I just cry. And I'm just like, no, Boat Dad. I feel like it was kind of a coming of age moment for me, and just like kind of, you know, like getting older and like leaving the past behind and like moving forward. Like, goddamn, forever. I also cried when Midna destroys the mirror. Spoilers, I guess.
Gosh.
Spoilers for every Zelda game. Ocarina of Time, for me, never got around to Wind Waker. Sadly. I played a lot of Wind Waker, and Ocarina of Time I never really beat until I was already through Wind Waker, because I was kind of younger when Ocarina came out. Like, when did Ocarina come out? Really?
I don't know.
I'm looking it up.
Oh, okay.
1998. Yeah, I was like 4 years old when that game was out. And 2002 was. Oh yeah, okay, that makes sense. So I was like in grade 2 when Wind Waker came out, so I was actually able to beat it. Whereas Ocarina, I was like a super tiny baby.
I remember getting the GameCube as a Christmas present as a kid.
Same.
Yes.
You know what was funny is
What?
like I always complained that Easter was better than Christmas because Easter like was really fun because you got to like seek it out. So for Christmas, Santa must have heard me complaining about this, and there was like a whole like riddle like mystery thing, and we followed the clues and we found the GameCube.
Oh, that's so
Yeah,
nice.
I know Santa's really cool like that.
Santa's great.
Santa OP, like
Yes.
for real. Santa heard me talking shit.
It's like, wow, I'll show you how great Christmas can be.
Wow, anyone can crap a bunch of eggs wherever they want them. Yeah. I met real Santa in Finland. Wow. I also met real Kranta. I met Santa at the North Pole. Like Canada has the North Pole, so I also met real Santa. So, yeah, there you go.
So,
I went to Santa's village and I got to pet the reindeer.
that is just the highlight
Santa
of your
gets
life.
around. I
He's
do love
motoring.
reindeer. They're not my favorite type of deer. It bothers me whenever a cancel insert thing is trending on Twitter, and when I check the tag, people are just using the tag to get it to trend. Next time I see Santa, I'll ask if he knows you. He does, because Ursula's dad is Santa.
I was gonna say my deep dark secret is
Yeah.
that my dad is Santa.
Yeah, her dad is actually
He looks
Santa.
just like Santa.
And his name is Christopher.
So, hello?
Hello?
I'm the daughter of Santa Claus?
Yeah. Mrs. Claus is dead.
That's true.
Hello, I just joined.
Hello. Welcome.
I once Yo, my dad is Santa too.
No.
Santa's jolly. From what I've heard, your dad is not.
He did tell me no giggling whenever I.
No,
when I-
your dad is super jolly.
Oh, my dad. Okay.
My dad was a Santa in the grottos. I mean, maybe your dad is cool. I don't know. I don't know all the Charlie lore.
Got Honeywells in the mail?
Oh, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Thank you for buying
Christmas
Honeywell.
before Halloween? Yeah, it's true.
Listen, we skipping.
My
No,
dad is a Santa kid. Hey, we stan kins, okay?
Yeah.
Other kins are allowed here. I don't
Exactly.
oppress other kins.
No.
Other kins are heckin' valid.
Great. Talk to your dad so I can have a horse for Christmas.
Hell yeah.
I will. I'll put in a good
Wait,
word.
I need to read Ace's thing. My grandma gave me and my cousin gave boy SPs when I was 5. I think it was because we were going on a big drive up to Canada and she wanted us to keep busy.
Oh, that's
I
so
remember
cute.
having the Game Boy Advance and I had the light attachment with the spiral.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my god.
I thought you weren't supposed to have lights on in the car, so I would like at night, so I wouldn't play at night.
Right? They always our parents would freak out whenever you turned a light on in the car.
Yeah, well now everyone has cell phones and doesn't care.
Right?
Yeah. Every dad is Santa now, not mine. I didn't recognize him when he was dressed as Santa. Santa is everyone's dad. No, like my dad was not Santa because he had atrocious handwriting. I maybe when they were typed up he was Santa, but I think for the most part it was my mom who was Santa.
Mm-hmm.
I got a blue SP with Pokemon Sapphire. I never ever got any of the Pokemon games legitimately until the DS. I was too poor. Like I always did trade-ins for games, and I got like the cheapo games. I kept selling games I'd like and to get new games, and then sell the new games at a loss to get the games I wanted back. Specifically Spyro. I bought Spyro so many times, and I bought it again like last year. The remaster.
Oh, right.
Yeah. That game made me throw up so hard. Hello, brothers and sisters and siblings. Oh my god, Ace, that's amazing. Oh, the colors match the Pokemon games. It's amazing. Me and my sister would always get the exact same thing. My brother had the see-through white Game Boy Advance, and I had the purple one that I
Very
put
good.
Digimon stickers on.
Very good.
Yeah. I remember when they lived in the basement, there was like a wall of Digimon stuff because my uncle collected Digimon stuff.
He's got a tattoo, right?
Yeah, he's got a tattoo. He
Digimon
likes
tattoo?
Digimon a lot. I think he sold most of his Digimon stuff, but he had like everything, like every single thing. It was so cool. And then we get the extras. I remember asking my mom if Santa was real just before going to see Harry Potter, Goblet of Fire. So it's J.K. Rowling's fault. I grew up with DS and DSi. Oh my goodness. I had a DS and I had like a little like strappy thing to hold it, and I brought it everywhere with me. It was a red one that came with Mario Kart.
Mm.
And I put so many stickers on it. Joling Rolling ruined Christmas.
See, like my dad, because I remember my dad would always get Game Boy stuff because he really likes like Pokemon games. And so, like, I think before me and my brother were like old enough to like get our own versions and stuff, we'd just borrow his.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
He just looks like Discount Lul right now.
Does he?
Yeah.
Dang it. Done. Yeah, he does look like Lul got like stuck with a straw and got like
Yeah.
dehydrated a bit.
Yeah. He do be looking like
Dehydrated
that. Though.
Lul. I thought that was Lul. Oh, frick.
Yeah.
No.
Literally looks like Lul.
No. Listen, do you know how much stuff I have to draw?
I'm sorry.
Can I just draw the same thing twice?
Maybe Lul's just a generic white boy.
A little bit. I literally looked up generic hot white boys
For Lul.
for Lul. I looked
Oh,
up.
yeah.
I looked up. Who's Captain America?
Long Lul. Dehydrated Lul.
I looked up Captain America boy and the Witcher boy. I can't remember their
Both
names.
my parents didn't want me to play games because they were for boys.
That is BS.
Oh. I played video games all my life. My dad was into them, and I'm secretly a boy. I collected bugs.
I went through a phase.
I was secret boy, but I was also super freaking girly.
Chris
Still am.
Tuesday. Chris Pine.
Chris Pratt, the Chris's.
Um,
If you was a Pokemon, which one would you be?
I would be a Skitty.
That's true. I have to think. I
Um,
want to say Cubones.
Hello, you are the deer one.
Oh,
But which deer
Stantler.
one? Stantler. No, what's the other? What's the seasoned deer?
Sawsbuck? No, I'm Stantler.
You Stantler? Okay.
I'm a little melty.
Melty.
Little melty and angry.
Excuse me.
I guess it's time to quit my games degree.
I went through a bit because like I grew up with two cis men.
I get what you mean, but instead it was hunting and being a bush kid. Too many mosquitoes. Yeah, that makes sense. I collected caterpillars like it was going out of style.
But so I grew up with boys in the house, and so like they were always playing video games, and I went through like a rebellious phase where I was like, video games are stupid, and now I'm like, I love video games. Now I had there's a guy at work who sent me like a Zelda meme, and he was like, you're the only one in the office who will get this. I was like, yes.
Oh my god, I loved it. It was a funny meme.
It was good.
I get a lot of skitties around my house.
I'm haunting you. She's around every corner.
Caterpillars are
Meow.
good bugs. Not the ones I got. I got like the really bad ones that destroyed trees, and I would nurse them to life.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Bones.
I destroyed the world.
No.
I only had one grow up into a moth, though. I also once got an ant to like start burying itself, like a queen ant, and then, oh man, triggered. Okay, yeah, a
Oh,
neighbor
no.
kid when I left threw it over the fence, and I cried.
Oh, little demon.
I wanted an ant colony so bad.
No wonder you watch that one ant YouTube channel.
Yeah,
Living
it's
out your
true.
dreams.
No wonder my brother does too, because he was also invested in my ants.
Oh, really? Aw.
Yeah, we also like caught snails. I was catching butterflies. That was wild.
Ants Canada.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh no, the ant people are here. That's fine. We stand ants.
We stand.
We stand.
Does Don have to be a generic white boy?
He doesn't.
That's true.
Oh, that opens up all the possibilities.
It's true.
Why
All
do
sorts of
I always gotta be drawing
possibilities.
generic white boys? Ursula?
Because I'm a generic white boy. Aaron's a generic gray boy.
I love Aaron. I love Aaron so much. I want to just like give him a hug and a hot chocolate. Wrap him
Oh,
up
they
in a
had
little
to
blanket.
release him. Oh, that sucks. I haven't been keeping up with Ants Canada. Then why all trans men are local bug grandpa? I once got worms. I once got worms too, but like they were in my poo poo.
Oh my god.
I was that kid. I
God.
was the kid with worms.
Were you a puppy?
I had to get dewormed.
Ursula loves her white cis boys. I'm sorry.
I remember there was like a cute worm on the package of dewormer.
Actually, I like
I got worms from digging up worms.
Oh my god.
I also used to dig up worms.
No, but I love my white trans boy.
Aw.
Yeah.
Who?
You stupid.
Wow, outing me like that?
Shut your mouth.
Wow. This is what they call transphobia, kids. The dewormer gummies were good though. I don't remember them. I think I had like pellets.
Gummies.
I think I just had like pills.
Ursula, you valid. Thank you.
I also got ringworm, which aren't worms, they're warts.
You started an ant colony and dropped it on the floor. No.
No!
Bones are so angry. Yeah.
They were gummy worms. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
my God.
Sorry.
You unlocking a memory.
Yes. Can you imagine? Wait,
Why?
side note. You know in
Okay.
Breath of the Wild when he finds memories? What if he just did that? What if he was like, oh my god, I remember.
Oh my god. Why are you and June the same person? Is June you from another timeline?
We're both Ro. We're connected by Ro.
Oh my god.
Okay. Anyways, what was I saying? You know, when your mom and dad would sorry.
Wow, you would say that to me.
You know when your dad and your grandma would make you like
Yes.
pudding, and then they'd crunch up a bunch of Oreos,
Yes.
and then they would throw gummy worms.
Yes.
Yes, because it was like dirt worms in the mud. That stuff is so
Yes,
good, and that's
that
what I
was
want
the
for my
best.
birthday. That's what I want
That's
for my
amazing.
birthday this year.
Okay,
Yeah.
that'll be your cake.
Yes. I want to relive my childhood,
Oh my
please.
god.
Yes. I'm glad.
Are we unlocking memories today? I was
Worms in the mud is the best, right?
my memories were unlocked when I remembered getting apple juice out of a can,
Oh my god, canned apple juice.
which I've discovered seems to be like a low income millennial childhood thing.
Yeah. Can you still get canned apple juice?
I wonder.
Canned apple juice. Let's go. No. Wait. Oh my god, I'm remembering these cans though.
I vividly remember them. You'd cut little triangular holes. You had to cut two so that the liquid would come out.
Now it's all very like pretentious Pinterest stuff. Canning homemade apple juice.
Yes. I went searching for it to see what I could find. And then I was just like, oh, okay.
Oh my god, I remember
Recipes.
these. 100% apple juice, not from concentrate.
I had Capri Sun.
Made with Canadian apples.
So it's a Canadian thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it might be a Canadian millennial kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Like it was just around kind of like
Oh,
80s,
this one
90s.
looks like it's American. Ruby kissed.
Who did she kiss?
I don't know. Remember Kool-Aid?
Yes.
Oh, drank so much Kool-Aid.
So much.
Ro drew a sad trans dude, and then Sundu tore it in half, forming me and Bones. Bones got the brain, and I got the booty.
I don't know. Bones is a really good butt.
Yeah, it's true. I am Poo-Poo McKay. The canned apple juice you put in the freezer? No.
No, not those.
Like, I remember those, but it was just like a can of apple juice.
Like it was
And
just
you'd cut 2 holes into it and pour it out.
yeah. Like
Yeah.
it wasn't like the concentrate where you have to mix in water.
Bones.
Bones got the brain and the booty.
Hell yeah. You got a little just paper of nothing. One time this kid had apple juice in a clear bottle, and everyone told him it looked like pee, and he got bullied and abandoned his apple juice that day.
No.
And that boy's name was Dave. Dave.
Oh no. Forgot about that stupid joke.
Why am I so feral today?
Oh my god.
Kids are so mean. Yeah, kids saw me. Wait, there was a teacher that everyone hated, and I met that teacher outside of school at the lumberyard, and then came back to school. The teacher was like, "Oh, I saw some of you working on your project, and Reed went to the lumberyard," and I'm like, okay. And then everyone was like, haha, you live at the lumberyard. And they did that for the rest of my goddamn life. Everyone saying I live at the lumberyard.
Don't live at the lumberyard.
And like, it's so funny now, but like in the past, it was like, oh my
It
god.
probably hurts so much just because everyone's just being mean.
Like, just everyone made fun of me all the time. I just had no friends. Okay, I had some friends, but they were also made fun of.
Flat phobic. Can we get some flat ass pride?
Kids find one thing and go wild. That's why I hate all the Reddit posts where someone's like, I'm going to name my girl George. And everyone's like, wow, you're the asshole. You shouldn't name your girl George. Why would you name a girl George? She's going to get bullied. And I'm like, George is going to get bullied no matter what, because kids find anything they could possibly think of to bully you. And it's usually not even the thing you think they're going to bully someone about. It's completely random.
It's literally anything. They bully you because you're tall or because you're short or because you have brown hair or blonde hair.
I know so many girls
Or-
called George, right? Like
What was that one name that someone wanted to use? It was like Portabella.
Yeah,
it's
they were like,
that's
they're going to call her Porter Potty. I'm like, no. She probably would just go by Bella. Just put her name by Bella unless she wants it. Like, God.
literally.
I was bullied for being cool. I was bullied because I asked how to spell the word constipated. I got bullied because I had a boyfriend. Elementary school was
Oh my
wild.
god.
Yeah, like picking a good Christian
Oh,
name
God.
for your child isn't going to stop bullying.
No.
It just, I don't know, like as someone who has a really unique name, it's nice and fun and I really like it. Ursula likes her name.
I love my name.
Like, even though they called you a sea witch,
They
like, who
did.
cares?
But now I identify with sea witches.
Exactly.
So
I didn't make friends until like 5th grade,
oh.
and now I can't get rid of them.
Just like get away.
Hello, children. My name is Jesus Christ.
A good Christian name.
Jesus.
Jesus. But yeah, you should name your kid whatever you want. Because if
Within reason.
within reason, yeah,
like, the only
obviously.
reason would just be, like, hateful names. Like,
yeah, a hateful or a mean-spirited name,
yeah, that stuff's bad. But,
Yeah.
like, I like cool millennial names.
right?
I'll fight for them.
I'll fight for
If you want to
them.
name your child Ace of Pancakes, go right ahead.
Yes.
I don't don't care.
Because the thing is, if your kid hates
Don't
their
call
name,
your name poo poo dumb. Poo poo bum. Exactly.
literally. But if your kid hates their name,
They can just
they
change,
can change it.
And then like freaking cis parents lose their minds if their
They're
kid is like, I don't like my name, but like I don't care.
Right? It's like,
I changed my name on like the attendance to Bones. Like my dad didn't care. My mom just was like, that better not be on your diploma. I'm like, wouldn't it be cool?
my legacy.
Yeah, don't name your child that. Hold on. Oh my god.
Goodness. Ursula,
I'ma
my
call
aunt's
kid
name.
Salad.
Aw. I was named after my great aunt.
I don't care if you name your child Salad. I
Salad.
don't.
Hello.
I just have too many OCs, and I'm just like, anything can be a name if you get used to it.
Listen.
Ficus. Ficus is a cute name.
Hell yeah.
Hello, friends. Hello, Catherine Harris. Welcome to the stream. We got like 10 minutes left.
10 minutes left.
Banjo. Hell yeah. Hell freaking yes. I forget where we were before this.
Before we started talking about names.
Yeah.
I don't
We
know.
were talking about mud pies.
Right.
Sex in a pan. I need to make that.
You do.
Yeah. So good.
It was named after my great grandma. She was a cool lady. She liked foxes a lot and always had chocolates when I went to visit. Oh, that's so nice. I love grandmas.
My middle name is Wait, what's Ace's name? Ace, what's your name? I forget.
Elizabeth.
Yeah, that's me and Ursula's middle names.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's my dead middle name. Well, I guess it's not Elizabeth, but it's Beth. I feel like every single girl my age, their middle name was like Elizabeth or Anne
Yes.
or Mary.
Yes.
Yeah.
Lots of Marys.
My middle name is no longer Beth, but I was named after my middle name was like my grandparents' middle names.
Yeah, I have the same thing where it's like named after grandparents, which I feel like is common and why so many people were named like Mary and Beth. And
Oh my god, literally everyone's name was Elizabeth. It's real.
It's because in the previous generations, everyone was
your
called
name
Elizabeth.
isn't your middle name Elizabeth? What's your middle name, Ursula? Is it Elizabeth Ann?
Yeah.
Oh my god! And my best friend's middle name was also Elizabeth Ann.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's Emily's middle name.
Oh, heck.
Yeah, I remember that because I remember having a crush on both of you and being like, "Oh my god, they have the exact same middle names."
You have a type.
My type. Oh, that's funny. My middle name was Fitzgerald. It's amazing.
That's an amazing middle name.
Dead naming myself is weird, but dead middle naming myself, it's like, it's
Dead
the
middle
three
naming.
possible names.
That's true.
Yeah. My sister was like named after grandparents, and I have random names pulled out of butts. My brother has 3 middle names. It's so obnoxious. Because, like, then there was me who had to freaking decide on a middle name after my brother took them all. I had to ask my dad, like, for, like, middle name possibilities. I don't even know if I ever told him what my middle names ended up being.
Oh, heck.
Yeah. I like my initials are Ramp. Ramp.
Mine's ugh.
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 It's very accurate.
I like my middle names. They're amazing. My middle names are Rootin' Tootin', Charles Rootin' Tootin', Chorley, June Tootin' Rootin', Toot Toot, Tutors,
And by God, you better be shooting.
Yeehaw,
Yeehaw.
little Rootin' Tootin' White Heart.
Yes.
Oh, Aaron has a middle name because like his uncle like gets mad at him and uses his full name. That one. Oh, that gets me. I was so happy.
Arison Rootin' Tootin' Truant.
Oh my god. When you uncle middle name you. Your full name. Doxed me, Ace.
Is your whole name Bonesuke McKay?
Bones King, okay. No, that's not it.
Can we get some yeehaws in the chat,
Yeah.
please?
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw.
Yee-naw.
Oh.
Hey, Leopold. That's his full name. It's Prince Leopold. Oh, when I told my therapist Lear's name, he was like the king? I'm like, no, Prince Lear.
That's what your grandma said too. She was like,
That's what people do. They're
like the
like King
king?
Lear? Like King Lear?
you're like, no, 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 no.
Prince.
Prince. I guess he does become king
That's true.
in the sequel story.
Oh, that sequel story makes me cry.
I know, I cry every time.
I only read it once, so I guess I did cry every time. I live
So
for the
good.
cowboy aesthetic. Oh my god, I can't wait for Cowboy Whiteheart. Identify as a Coldwater cowboy. Yeehaw. Remember, most cowboys were black.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Who do you think the outlaws were?
It's true. Who's the sheriffs? Yeah, there you go.
Mhm.
Yeehaw, we're still streaming. Hi, everybody. Hello. Oh, they were black or indigenous, right?
I definitely know a lot of them were black. I don't know about indigenous.
Maybe I'm just being Canadian here. I don't know about cowboys. I think maybe.
Could have been.
No. Maybe I'm just thinking like maybe you know what my brain might be going to? It might be
What?
going to like Alberta and thinking like Métis stuff.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Like there's a lot of like ranch stuff there. Maybe. I don't know. BIPOC cowboys rule. Yeah, exactly.
Hell yeah. Need more stories.
Heck, the whitewashing of cowboys. That's what
Right.
I'm saying
Listen.
here. All the cowboy stuff is all super like cowboys and Indian stuff, right? Like yikes.
Big yikes.
Yikes. We need some real-time cowboys
Please.
who were not. Yeah. I'm Cree. I make the rules. BIPOC cowboys. And hell
Yes.
yeah. There we go.
There we go.
Yeah. At the very least, I know that cowboys are super goddamn whitewashed.
Oh, for real.
Yeah. And like if you see old pictures of like real ass cowboys, it's like best 10 out of 10.
Right.
That reminded me that Jesus was definitely black and would have been a miracle if he was white. Also, Jesus is queer because he's asexual.
Oh,
And so is Mary, because she was the Virgin Mary.
You're right.
She is also ace. And she was in a hetero-romantic relationship with Joseph.
yes.
It was also poly, because she also had a thing with God.
I have a poly-romantic relationship with God. Oh, no. I'm so proud of all the cowboys in the stream. I feel when you're poly with God. Oh my God.
Yeah, Christianity is built upon polyromantic aces. So, like, let's... we stand.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god. Oh my poly god. I mean, it's not even that absurd to think God's down with poly, because, like, that was, like, a thing. You know, poly stuff.
There goes young Mary. Her,
Unless
her
we're
poly-romantic
Mexican. I don't know about
relationship.
Native Americans. Okay, yeah. I think that's where... I think I'm just mixing things up, but I definitely know wasn't white.
Yeah, it's not all white guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I am definitely mixing up some I'm definitely mixing up some of my my history stuff because I remember like reading a comic with Métis stuff going on. And that's prairies, right? I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I know yeah. I don't know.
Aren't all Christians poly with God to an extent? Oh, he's down for sure.
Hell
Fellas,
yeah.
is it gay to be in love with God?
Little bit.
A little bit.
Except, no, because God's non-binary.
Yes.
Yeah. God's pronouns are capital He. Capital He, him. I'm a cold indigenous, so I can't really say ye or yay or nay to Southern Indigenous cowboys. I don't know about cowboys. I don't know about Canadian cowboys, but yeah. Yeah.
I'm in love with your wife, Joseph. It's purely just romantic, sir.
Did Joseph also date God? Are you bi if you date God? I'm bi pan and be in love with God.
According to Ariana Grande, God is in fact a woman.
Jesus is the son of a cuck and a virgin, just saying. If you use donor sperm, I don't think you're a cuck.
True.
I mean, if Joseph is into being a cuck, like, that's fine. Like, I'm
Yeah.
not going to shame
No
Joseph.
shame.
I ain't shaming him. If he's into it, whatever.
Canadian cowboys, anyone who can drink maple syrup while horseback riding.
Canadian cowboys are a little obnoxious.
A little bit.
Alberta's a little obnoxious. So is Ontario.
Fair.
Ontario's gross and stinky.
Fact, it's true.
It's real.
For real.
Everyone being like, I'm going to leave to Canada. I'm like, no.
It's pretty stinky here.
Canadian cowboys ride meese. We're not going to get positivity hours.
Positivity hours.
Yeah. If you,
Didn't
Ontario
isn't it-
who?
I don't know who, but didn't they try to like turn moose into like cavalry
Yes.
for war? But they were too smart, and as soon as the
Yes.
fighting started, they had all run.
Yeah, they didn't want to get into fights because they were too smart, and they would also go into rut, which isn't useful.
No.
Because they just lose their minds
Yes.
because of big ass testosterone.
Listen, hormones will mess you up.
That's true. God falls in love with Mary and then develops feelings for Joseph.
Oh my god, I would read this.
Canadian cowboys make the best country music. That is true. 100%. Yes, I love outlaw country music by Canadian cowboys.
Yes.
Moving to Canada because I hate myself. I mean, Canada's not the... Okay, I will not judge any queer person who wants to go to Canada
Yeah.
because it's very good.
It's very
But,
queer
yeah.
positive here.
Yeah. Yeah.
For real.
I
will
think we're
adopt
one of
you
like
all.
the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We discussed it. We're like the top country for
Yeah. If you're being
LGBT
trans in
acceptance.
Canada sucks, but it's better than anywhere else.
True. So it's a small consolation
Yeah,
for
yeah,
all
yeah.
the terribleness.
It's gay down here in Canada. Yeah, like you have human rights in Canada, so that's
Yeah.
good. And healthcare.
Yeah.
That's mostly covered.
So I can be gay in peace.
You gotta
We'll
protect
adopt
that
you
stuff.
all. We'll bring you all to Canada.
No phobia exists in the UK, am I right? At least we're not America, am I right?
Oh my God.
Heck off. All the haters can heck the heck off.
Gosh dang.
My knees.
Cover those.
Okay.
Thank you.
Stream's over, by the way.
Oh heck.
Yeah.
Everyone get out of here.
Yeah, everyone's already
What are you
leaving.
still doing sticking around here?
I don't know.
Okay, so we are done streaming for today. This is actually, is it our last stream
Ever?
for Thursday? Thursday stream?
Oh yeah, it'd be our last Thursday stream.
So,
Well, not really, because we do Thursday streams on Twitch.
True. So go follow us on Twitch.
Yeah, the next time we do a Thursday stream, it'll be on Twitch.
Yes. McKay and Gray
On Twitch.
on Twitch.
Yeah, Twitch / McKay and Gray.
So, Saturday, we will be doing the critique stream,
Yes.
and we will continue to do our Saturday streams here on YouTube. But once October starts, we're going to be doing videos.
Again.
Again.
Yay! I'm terrified.
Ah! Screaming internally forever.
Externally.
Okay, well, bye guys. Thanks for hanging out.
See ya.
Bye.